Namo 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 Arihantanam Namo Vedanam Namo Ayariyanam Namo Vajayanam Namo Loye Savasagunam Namo Loye Savasagunam Eko Panch Namokaro Sabba Pavapanasano Mangalanam Cha Sabesi Paramam Havai Mangalam Paramam Havai Mangalam Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Good afternoon, Jai Jinendra to all present here. Success never comes easy. Our faith should always be bigger than our fears. This is what has been proven by the shining stars of MSMS, the toppers of class 10th 2019-20. We are very fortunate to have Khushi Agarwal, Samyak Jain, Anshita Chugh, Lakshmi Gupta and Daksh Jain of class 11th with us today. I welcome all of you and congratulate all of you on your success. Success is not just about what you accomplish in your life, but about what you inspire others to do. So, today, these brightest stars will also share their secrets of success and with all of us, and we will also get a chance to interact with them. I would also like to welcome our principal ma'am and director sir who have always been a guiding light throughout our journey. I welcome all the other teachers as well as dear students of class 10th in this session. If anyone asks me what is the secret of success, then I would say put your mind and soul into every smallest act that you do. This is the secret of success. So now with this thought, I hand over the podium to our student comparer, Samiksha Munga.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. Today, I, Princy Jain,
and I, Samiksha Munga,
welcome you all in this virtual felicitation ceremony held in honor of the top scorers of class 10th in the CBSE board examinations.
a little progress each day adds up to a big result. With this positive thought, let us begin with our today's event. I extend a warm welcome to our Honorable Director, Sir, respected Principal Ma'am, all the respected teachers, my fellow students of class 10th A, B, and C, and last but not the least, the top scorers who have made us feel so proud.
As a small token of appreciation for the shining stars of MSMS, I would like Sarika ma'am to share the PowerPoint presentation. Thank you, ma'am. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Khushi Agarwal, an industrious student in class 10th, secured first position with 95%, accompanied with a perfect 100 in Sanskrit and 94 in science, and brought laurels to the institution. Let us invite Khushi Agarwal to share her secret of great achievement.
Good afternoon, respected Director Sir, Principal Ma'am, all the teachers and dear friends. I'm Khushi Agarwal of Class 11C, and today I'm here to share a few of my experiences of Class 10th. So first of all, I want to say that there are no shortcuts to success. You can't score well unless you put in efforts in your studies. Your dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. And this is what I have experienced throughout my class 10th. Unless you are determined, you can't achieve your target. Secondly, I want to say that trust your teachers. They are the best supporters and guide you can ever have. For me, my teachers and parents were my biggest inspiration, and I owe this result to them. They were always there to support and motivate me in every wheel and woe. Thank you so much to all my teachers who had worked so hard for us. When talking about the journey, I think everyone has many obstacles. Many times on scoring low, we feel low, and that's quite natural. But the thing which makes you different is to get up again and put in more persistent efforts. Now, coming on to the study tips. According to me, the most important thing is not to study just for the sake of attaining a good score, but to study for the sake of gaining knowledge. Start taking interest in your studies, and when you do so, the subjects won't be a burden for you anymore. You need not cram anything, just understand the concepts, and you will start having fun. And that's the key to success. Secondly, it does not matter how long you study, but what matters is to study effectively and with concentration. Thirdly, you should be very thorough with each and every concept in the NCERT. Nothing in the NCERT should be left considering it to be less important. The fourth thing is time management and making a proper timetable. You need to make a proper schedule and time limit for doing every work. I would advise you to make a list of all the things you have to do one night before. This would help you to carry on the things in a very well organized way. Try to have short breaks while you study. This would help you to remember the things in a better way. Also, take out some time for your hobbies. Pursue them for half or 1 hour. This would keep you active as well as energetic. Next, you should be very regular with your classwork and homework. You have to do all your work with punctuality. Now, I want to tell you specifically about science and Sanskrit. For scoring in Sanskrit, the most important thing is to listen with 100% attention in the class. And after that, you just need to buy an extra book and practice from that. Now, coming on to science, in chemistry, the most important thing is to be very thorough with all the chemical equations and reactions. You have to put in constant efforts and write them as much as you can. Then, in physics, first of all, you should be very clear with all your concepts. And once you think that you are done with that, you need to practice different type of questions from the extra books. And then last but not the least, in biology, we have to revise the things as much as you can and practice the diagrams thoroughly. Now, when I talk about my expectations from my result, I was rather disappointed, for I have got a total aggregate of 95%, but I had hoped for a score above 98%. My parents and teachers had expected the same from me. But then, my teachers were there to support me. They made me understand that this is not the end. There is a way more ahead I have to go. And they asked me to put in more efforts and strive for a 100% result in 12th course. The last thing which I want to say is don't take stress. If you work hard, you will definitely get a good result. Taking stress and anxiety will only ruin the things and hamper your results. Take a proper sleep of 8 hours before the exams and avoid last-minute studies. So that's it from my side. I hope that you will follow these instructions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Khushi. It was wonderful listening to you.
There is no magic to achievement. It is about choices, hard work, and persistence. And this have been proven by Samyak Jain by attaining second position with 93.2%, accompanied with 96 in English and 94 in Hindi to share his thoughts with us.
Good afternoon, Director Sir, Principal Ma'am, all the teachers, students, and all the other guests present with us. To get a good percentage, you must start from today itself, as you cannot score good marks by only starting with the preparation 15 days or 1 month before the board exams. Consistency in your effort is very important and must also. I would like to show my gratitude towards my teacher, without whom I have not scored this high. I had not done anything special to achieve this score, just some basic things. To score in English, the most important thing is to be attentive when the teacher is teaching in the class and to take notes. The notes which you will make will be very useful as you would write the important adjectives and key points and appropriate vocabulary of the literature in them. When I was revising before my exam, they were of a great use and helped me a lot during my exams too. Another important thing is to read. Read your chapters as much as possible. Read them intensively. By doing this, you will remember them and will be able to answer any in-text question. Now we are left with grammar and comprehensions. For grammar and long comprehensions like article and letter, regular practice is a must. Write as much as you can. Learn the keywords from the lessons. This will also increase your vocabulary and help you in writing your answer. But most important is to be active in your class and to take notes. Now for science, as most of the part was covered by my friend Khushi Agarwal, but I would still like to say that learn about the chemical elements, at least learn the name of first 20 elements and their atomic masses, etc. For physics, draw the lens diagrams and draw the lens diagram, etc. And for biology, diagrams are a must. You must be thorough with them. So just practice and score. But remember, don't stress out. Be cool and score good. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Samyak. We would definitely follow your tips.
You get what you work for, not what you wish for. And this has rightly been justified by our third position holder, Anshita Chugh, who has secured 89.2% with 95 out of 100 in Hindi. I now invite her to say a few words.
Success is no accident. It is hard work, preserving, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, the love for what you are doing. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Anshita Chugh of class 11C, and I am here to share my thoughts for my class 10th result. I have got a nice result, and it was possible just because of my teachers. They were always there for me, and I have seen them working really hard for their students' betterment. They put their heart and soul, and in return, they just demand respect. Juniors, I would like to advise you to do respect your teachers, even if you are able to coordinate with them or not. Please don't never disobey them and listen to them with full concentration in the class. Listening in the class is equally important than practicing regularly. I would like to talk about science subject. Let me tell you that class 10th science is not very difficult. In fact, it is very interesting. Chemistry particularly is a very very easy subject. Its theory is very simple, but the only challenging part we face is reactions and equation. So for that, I would suggest you to write them simultaneously. There are a lot of reactions, so don't wait for the last day and practice them by writing. Moreover, Kamaldeep ma'am is always there to teach you, and the way she teaches is like very much fascinating. Physics is a subject we fear from. Even I, in the beginning, was scared that physics is a difficult subject. But believe me, now I'm very comfortable with it. And physics is in class 10 is just different. It's not difficult. Consistency and concentration are the only tips for physics. Just be regular in classes and follow all the guidelines given by your teacher. Geeta ma'am was my teacher, and the way she teaches will make you curious to know more and more, and you would love to learn physics. Then the practice given by her is also very essential. Biology is my favorite among all the three science subjects. I remember Sarika ma'am on the very first day told us, maybe she have told to you also, that biology is not difficult to understand. It's difficult to learn. So just revise it every day. I suggest you to revise it every day, and it will be more efficient if you will revise it in the morning, because morning study is really very beneficial. And biology is really a very intriguing subject, and you will enjoy it. Thank you, all the science teachers, for your laborious effort. And because of your effort, today I am a science student. Now, I would like to tell you about English subject. I think it is the most acceptable subject by all of us. It is very uncomplicated and it is very easy to understand. My English teacher was Narendra ma'am, and the way she teaches is like superb. I'm very fortunate that I had her as my class teacher as well as my English teacher. I know devoting time to English every day is a little bit not manageable. So you can do one thing, that you can give it. You can study twice a week so that your link will be maintained. And you should do written practice for all the topics as told by Samyak to score good marks. अब मैं हिंदी के बारे में आपको यही कहना चाहूंगी कि हिंदी बहुत ही सरल विषय है और उसे समझना बहुत ही आसान है, पर विडंबना ये है कि हम सब उसमें अच्छे नंबर नहीं ला पाते क्योंकि हम उसे इतना जरूरी नहीं समझते। हमें लगता है कि हिंदी आखिरी में हम करेंगे और हमारे अच्छे अंक आ जाएंगे, जो शायद नहीं हो पाता। तो इसीलिए आपको हिंदी मैम के साथ साथ करनी चाहिए, ताकि आखिरी के समय में जब आपके एग्जाम आने वाले हों तब आप बाकी विषयों पे ज्यादा ध्यान दे सके जिन्हें ज्यादा जरूरत है। और एक चीज जो मैं कहना चाहूंगी, दैट यू शुड डू मोर एंड मोर प्रैक्टिस ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट यू फील you are weak in. You should make a schedule so that you can give time to all the subjects, and you should always take rest during study because they are equally important. Don't take stress, just be regular and consistent. Do writing practice. And now I just want to say that just be confident, have faith in you and your teachers, obey your parents, and you will reach to great heights. Thank you all the teachers, principal ma'am, director sir, and all the school authorities for always supporting and motivating us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anshita. The intelligent thoughts shared by you are definitely going to help us.
Success isn't just about what you have accomplished in your life, it is about what you inspire others to do. And Lakshmi Gupta has inspired us by attaining a perfect 100 in mathematics and 95 in Hindi, which actually seems too impossible, but he has made it impossible. He has made it possible. I now welcome him to share his success mantra.
Good afternoon, everyone. My heartiest thanks to all the teachers who have played a significant role in helping me to achieve good score in class 10 board exams. I am fortunate to have scored 100% in mathematics under the able guidance of Pooja ma'am. She has encouraged me at every step by providing me all the support, clearing my doubts, encouraging me, and above all, faith in my potential. According to me, scoring 100 marks is not difficult, but for that, you have to do hard work and you should obey your teachers. You need to be regular and follow their guidelines. Now, I would like to share a few points. In maths, you have to do a lot of written practice as you can't do anything without it. Firstly, you revise all the formulas and theorems and learn them properly. After that, solve the NCRT exercise with all the examples, as most of you ignore the examples, but they are very important. After completing the book for practice and finally in the last weeks of examination, do as much as sample papers as you can with the time duration. It will help you to complete your paper on time, and also you can face a variety of questions which can come in exam. It will be very beneficial for you. अब मैं हिंदी के लिए अपनी भावना व्यक्त करना चाहता हूँ। इस साल हमारा हिंदी का भी रिजल्ट काफी अच्छा रहा और इसका सारा श्रेय हमारी हिंदी अध्यापिका जितेंद्र मैम को जाता है, क्योंकि उन्होंने ही हिंदी को हमारे लिए बेहद आसान बनाया। उन्होंने अलग अलग ढंग से जैसे ग्रुप एक्टिविटी या फिर स्मार्ट बोर्ड की सहायता से हमारे लिए पाठों को समझना बहुत आसान कर दिया। बाकी विषयों में तो हमें ट्यूशंस की जरूरत होती है, लेकिन मैम ने हिंदी हमें इस प्रकार कराई कि हमें ट्यूशन की कोई आवश्यकता नहीं रही। उन्होंने पूर्ण कोर्स कराने के बाद हमें पुनरावृत्ति भी बहुत अच्छी से कराई और हमारे समय समय पर स्पीड टेस्ट भी दिए, जिससे हमें परीक्षाओं में बेहद मदद मिली। अब मैं यही कहना चाहूंगा कि हिंदी की कोई ट्यूशन नहीं लगाता, इसलिए जो भी मैम कक्षा में कराती हैं उसे रिवाइज जरूर करें। व्याकरण का अभ्यास नियमित रूप से करते रहें और रचनात्मक अभ्यास जैसे कि पत्र, अनुच्छेद, इनके भी अच्छे से प्रैक्टिस करते रहें। In last, I would like to say that I have been fortunate enough to be backed by a very proactive and dedicated institution. And I would like to thank all the teachers, our principal ma'am and director sir for constantly supporting us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lakshay, for sharing your mantra of success with us.
Success doesn't come to you. You have to go to it. And Daksh Jain has achieved it by securing 96 in English and with the highest marks, that is 94 out of 100 in social science. I now call upon Daksh Jain to say a few words.
Thank you. You don't have to start, but you have to start to be great. Good afternoon, everyone. It is a great honor for me to be here and interact with you all. First of all, I must thank all my teachers, my mentors for always supporting me and being a bridge builder towards this achievement of success. Marks of class 10. Not for the fact that this is our first mark sheet, but all the more that it is our first nationwide competitive assessment and an identity mark also. Marks really reflect the amount of dedication we have for any subject. English was a very challenging subject for me. It was because of the fact that we don't have to learn anything in it. We have to understand, form the answers, and written practice is the only key through which we can excel in English. The vocabulary we use also plays a major role. It is the only thing which will either make us fetch the marks or just lose them. Narendra ma'am was the one who made me guess these marks. One thing I would like to mention that you all should be asking your teachers that why, where are you lagging and why you are not getting marks. Precisely, never let your mistakes just be your mistakes. Just vanish them and you will excel. Also, written practice of those long questions and extrapolatory questions is a must. And devoting time on each day is the basis to sharpen your skills. I would like to advise you all to write at least one writing skills task each day with the topic of your own choice. Because of this will help you and express yourself and do the practice also. Remember that paper has more patience than people. To talk about social science, Damanjeet ma'am has made the social science the most enjoyable subject for me. The class interactions were so relatable and encouraging. The concepts got learned there only. Social science is a very relatable subject and can be felt in our daily lives. To score good marks, particularly in social science, we have to do written practice and perform the questions within a time limit. Many people ask you to do hard work, mug up the syllabus, etc. But the important thing is doing smart work and learning the concepts. The more managed you are, better is your result. Managing yourself is a hard but very important task for smooth succeeding. Also, I would say for both the subjects to not to fully depend upon the notes you are given from your tuitions or the school. As CBSE is really unpredictable, so the main power lies in the NCRT books. This is because there only some star points or some brainstorming questions are found. Some precise details are found in the books only, and understanding from the books makes us feel the learn and chapters efficiently. So make your books your best friend. I would say that never keep SST or English on the back seat or take them for granted. There are very few but very inspiring type of values that I have composed and learned after experiencing the board exams for the first time. First is never feel sufficient or satisfied. The greed, that greed to get good marks will surely make you fetch them. So don't set any barrier or limit for yourself, but set always a goal in your own stadium. Respect time. Sometimes later becomes never. Never hesitate to ask something, just be crystal clear with all your concepts. The effort is always two ways. Help yourself, initiate the process, and you will surely get the help from teachers and even God as well. Always have a competitive spirit in a healthy way for obvious reasons. And last but not the least, self study is the best study, and always give the exams with a cool mindset. Don't take stress. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Daksh. I am sure the tips you have shared are going to help us achieve excellent results.
Hard work pays off, and you all have proved it. Congratulations to all the meritorious students of class 10th batch 2019 to 20 who have brought laurels to the institution.
I would like to invite the students from audience to share their thoughts or if they want to ask something from the guest of the day.
The students can raise their hand. Class 10 students can raise their hand if anyone wants to ask anything. Okay, Dhruvi, please go ahead.
Good morning to all. I would like to know that how can we manage time between our school hours and tuitions and self-study?
I would request Khushi to answer this question.
First of all, I want to say that tuitions can never be a replacement of our school. The school, in the class, we have such wonderful discussions along with our wonderful teachers. Secondly, we have the tuitions. Now, to cope up between them, firstly, self-study is very important. And to cope up with them, you should be very punctual with your work. Do the work which is given in the school on that day itself. This would make you, because later it becomes never. So this would help you to match up with your tuition as well as with your school. Punctuality is the main thing.
Thank you, Khushi. Thanks for answering. Yes, Dhruvi, I hope your question is answered. Now, Prateek want to ask something. Prateek, please go ahead, beta.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to know that what extra effort one should do to get a perfect 100.
Lakshya, would you like to answer?
Yes, ma'am. To get a perfect 100, you might be practicing. You can't think it's enough. Do practicing.
Okay, so the practice is the key to success, and to get a perfect 100, a very slight element of, I suppose, luck also works. Okay, but chance also favors the trained mind, I must say. So you have to be very thorough. This is what Lakshya wants to say. Thanks for the question. And now I could see Komal. Komal, please ask a question, beta.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to know your source of encouragement that kept you motivated for studies.
Okay, Anshita, would you like to answer?
Yes, ma'am. My source of encouragement was my teachers and my parents. They always encouraged me. Even when I failed, there were times when I didn't get a good result, or I my graph started going down. But at that point, my teachers, my parents, everybody just motivated me to do good, because they said you are capable and you can do. That made me realize that yes, I can do and I will do.
Wow, what an answer, Anshita. Thank you so much. And let me tell you, Komal, have you ever seen a ball, a basketball, when you see when it gets down, then it comes up, even more, even with a more thrust and throw. So these, whenever the downfalls occur in life, they should not recede you. Rather, you should get motivated. So the goal, see, the goal should be in front of you. कि मुझे इतने नंबर लेने हैं. वो जो गोल होता है वो हमेशा हमें एनकरेज करता है और इन सब बच्चों का जो गोल था वो बिल्कुल क्लियर था दे हैड अ गोल इन माइंड सो फर्स्ट एंड द फॉरमोस्ट थिंग टू डू इज टू सेट अप अ गोल इन योर लाइफ दैट मेरे को 90% मार्क्स लेने हैं मुझे 95% मार्क्स लेने हैं मुझे 100% लेने हैं और आप जरूरी नहीं कि 95 या 100 के लिए एम करें इफ राइट नाउ टुडे यू आर गेटिंग 60% मार्क्स यू कैन एम फॉर 70% मार्क्स so I think Anshita has actually beautifully she has answered your query. Now I could see here one more hand is raised. Okay, Tarika Jain want to ask something. Tarika, please go ahead, beta. We can't hear you, Tarika. You are not audible. Mm. Tarika, there's some problem with your mic. You can type the question and I will ask. Now here I could see Hardika Chopra also raising her hand. This is the last question which we are going to take up. Hardika, please ask, beta. Ask your question.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to know that how to do time management of between tuition, school, homework, and other subjects.
Very good question. Hardika has asked how to do a time management. So I would like here Daksh or Samyak to answer this question.
Yes, ma'am, sure. Ma'am, time management is very important. And for self-study, generally we don't have so much time for self-study. And people are complaining like we are indulged in tuitions and the school hours. And ma'am, I would like to say that these 5 a.m.s one day will make us legends. We have to take time, we have to pull out time from various things we do at our home. Cut your TV watching time. I know it's not that important, but we have to cut down that during our exam days when your exams are near about. So
Thank you, Daksh. Thank you so much. So we have all of us have got 24 hours only. तो सभी को 24 hours में time manage करना है. Everyone has got his own way of study. And now a question which is a very important question, very interesting one, which is coming from Atisha Jain here. He want to ask that how can we keep ourselves away from distractions? So Samyak, this question is for you. How you kept yourself away from the distractions? Now this is what you have to tell us.
The most important thing to keep away from distraction is your friend circle. If your friends are mean, ma'am, good, they will stop you from doing bad things like bunking the class and ma'am nowadays irritating the teacher by doing bad things during the classes. Or ma'am, if you will go in the wrong friend circle, ma'am, then there is no way you can be away from the ma'am distractions and doing bad thing. You will not able to study as ma'am. We all know that ma'am doing bad thing is lot more enjoyable than the studies. So ma'am, the most important thing is ma'am, be in a good friend circle and have a command over yourself, so that even if you go in a bad friend circle, you may not do these things.
Wow. थैंक यू सो मच. इट वाज सच अ गुड आंसर, आई मस्ट से. और हिंदी में भी एक कहावत है कि संगति का असर होता है. तो सत्संगति का जो असर है वो डेफिनेटली जो है हमें सक्सेस की तरफ लेकर जाता है. तो सभी को हमें ये चाहिए कि हम अच्छे स्टूडेंट्स की अच्छे फ्रेंड्स बनाएं, उनकी संगति में रहें, तो डिस्ट्रैक्शंस अपने आप गायब हो जाएंगे. तो वी शुड एक्चुअली मोटिवेट ईच अदर, बजाय जैसे अभी सम्यक ने कहा कि उनको बैड थिंग्स करने के लिए, टीचर को इरिटेट करने के बजाय ये कहना चाहिए हाँ भाई यू शुड लिसन टू द टीचर. So I hope 10th class students have understood very well, and we have answered all the queries. Very good questions we have put up. Thank you so much everyone. Now I hand over
there are
the
two more questions, Anya and
Okay.
Samyak. Anya Jain of 10th B and Samyak. Can we please take them also?
Yeah, sure. I can't see it on my screen actually. I
Anya
can't see.
Jain is raising her hand. Anya, can you please
Okay,
unmute
okay, yes.
yourself?
Anya, yes, please.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to share my thoughts.
Yes, please
Okay.
go ahead, Beta.
A very good afternoon to one and all. And first of all, I would like to congratulate all the top scorers for such a wonderful result. And your efforts have bore us such a fruitful result. And thank you for providing us with such good tips and suggestions. I hope all the 10th present here will do best in the academic area. Thank you.
Thank you, Anya. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. And I don't think anyone else is
Ma'am,
here.
I have one question. If people
ahead.
can answer, because everybody stopped their address by saying that we should not be tensed, we should not take stress. And I think today's younger generation, I don't know why, somehow, because we were perhaps so engrossed in playing and doing other things that we never thought of tension at this stage. But right now, children are so much thinking about stress that sometimes thinking also gives them stress. Thinking about stress also gives them stress. So I really want to know that how were you able to combat with stress more so when you had your own expectations, right? The expectations of the parents and the teachers come later on, but I'm sure all the toppers who are sitting there, they had high hopes from themselves. They had high expectations from themselves. So what did you do? What exactly? Give us 3-4 feasible things that what exactly should the students do so that they are not tense at that particular moment, that the crucial moment. Yes, Daksh. Daksh has raised his hand. Yes, Daksh, please.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the main thing which keeps me away from the stress is talking to my parents. They are very nice to me, and such interactive talks, they do like a psychology test of mine, like everything they have done for me, and talking to them really makes me left off of my burden and lighten up my heart down. So talking to our parents is the main and best thing we can do, as they are the only ones connected to us so strongly and so closely, and there are ours only.
Very good. Wonderful. Khushi, would you like to add to it?
Samyak has raised his hand. Samyak, please.
Ma'am, I would just like to say, ma'am, that before the exams, many students are not able to get a perfect sleep or stop eating food. Ma'am, it is of no use, as ma'am, we know that what we have studied and what can we do in exams. So, ma'am, take a perfect sleep. And I would just like to say, ma'am, I have slept in all my exams. Before all my exams, very good sleep I have taken, and my exams were also very good.
Very good, Samyat. I think two very significant points have come up. One is reality check, be aware of what you've actually done. And second is, yes, you need to have a consistency in your examination so that you are able to get a proper sleep a day before the exam. Definitely. Thank you so much, Beta.
Khushi has.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Please, Khushi.
So I would like to see the like Daksh said, he used to talk to his parents. Similarly, I also used to talk to my father, and he was the biggest inspiration and motivation for me. He always used to motivate me that yes, you have the capability, you have the potential, and you can definitely do this. And secondly, were my teachers. I remember now also that when exams were too close, I had given some question papers to be checked to Narendra ma'am, and in those things I had done like blunders. I had done really silly mistakes, and she told me that yes, that I had done very good in the entire year, and now also I'll do well. And I think we should talk to our teachers. They can motivate us, and they can just relieve us from that stress.
Well, here I would like to add, Khushi, that you were a wonderful student. You know, all the teachers are there, all the teachers are putting in the best efforts, but it is the child's receptivity. So unless or until the child is receptive as you were 100% receptive. You were like that sponge, you know. I always tell my students, be like a sponge, you know, just absorb whatever anyone is there to teach you. So you were that sponge, and definitely that quality of yours has bore the result. So I'm so happy for your result.
Thank
So
you so
the
much.
credit lies to you, not to me.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anshita, I also want to share something.
Ma'am, when you said that we should not, that even I said that we should not take stress, my teachers must be knowing that there was a time in my class 10th, before 2-3 months of the exams, that I was affected by stress and I got high blood pressure. At that time, all my teachers and my parents, everybody, just relatives, everybody just said, "Ki you can do it. You have the caliber. You are a good student," and that is what made me stress free. That is what made me that I have to do. I am scaring. It's not that difficult to give good exams. If I have studied well, I will definitely score well, and if I haven't, I will not. This was the thing I wanted to share, that I was also affected by this problem, but at that time I thought that what I am is, I can not just be anyone else. I cannot be like, if I can score 90%, I can score 90%. If I try that I become the student who will score 98%, that would not possible. Even I will, I can exploit myself in the unless unnecessary greed. So just being yourself and correcting your mistakes, and for every time, is, I think, is the main you can do for being stress free.
Thank you, Anshita. Thank you very much. Now over, okay, Samyak want to share something. Samyak, yes,
I
please.
would just like to, ma'am, add one point. Ma'am, during the board exams, ma'am, I had one problem. Ma'am, board exams, we have got a week to prepare. And ma'am, we don't know how to, ma'am, use that week. So I would just like to request the school authorities to, ma'am, give us a, ma'am, this much break in our pre-board exams, so that we can know the truth. Ma'am, we can know the truth that, ma'am, we cannot, ma'am, the holidays are useless. Ma'am, it is just, ma'am, we thought that we can prepare in 7 days. Ma'am, so ma'am, I just want to say that, ma'am, in pre-boards, at least, ma'am, 1 or 2 pre-boards should have 7 days or 5 days.
Yeah, I'll answer to that a minute later, ma'am, when I'll speak. Right?
Okay, so over to Princey and Samiksha now.
I wish all the students many years of achievement and many other milestones of your life.
Now I would like our respected principal ma'am, Mrs. Ruchika Sukheja, to encourage the students with the words of wisdom.
Thank you, Vita. Good afternoon, Director Sir. Good afternoon, my dear colleagues. Good afternoon, the shining stars of today. And good afternoon, all the other students who have gathered here today. आज की जो ये इसको हम dialogue ही बोलेंगे, because both of us were talking.
Ma'am,
And
yes, I'm sorry to intervene. Even Prashant sir is also there with us.
Yes.
And it's a privilege.
Yes. We welcome you, sir. So I want to congratulate all the students on your momentous achievement. Your patience, your perseverance, your determination, your hard work has finally paid off. And therefore we thought that if we are not able to meet physically, at least we should be able to meet here on this virtual platform, so that your achievements can be recognized through this platform. And it has been so very heartwarming as I was listening to each one of you, because I got so many pearls of wisdoms from your speech, and I think if all the juniors would have been here, it would have been wonderful. But perhaps because of the timings or because of their other things that you yourself said, that balancing sometimes become very difficult. So balancing your school, your tuitions, and your self study, sometimes, yes, definitely it becomes difficult, and that is why perhaps not many students have joined us. But what I have learned from each one of you, I would definitely like to reiterate that. And I really want that we should all, as students, all of us should follow these things. So when Khushi was talking about her own achievement, I think she spoke a lot about perseverance. And what is perseverance? This is a word which is written in your report cards right from class 1, right? Perseverance एक ऐसा word है जो आपके report card में class 1 से class 8 तक हम आपको grade भी देते हैं कि इस बच्चे में कितनी perseverance है. Although it cannot be graded, but yes, you are awarded the grade that this child is A, this child is B, this child is C in perseverance. So would anybody like to tell me what exactly is perseverance? Except Khushi, because Khushi talked about it. So anybody who would know what is perseverance? Daksh, would you like to give it a shot?
Sure, ma'am.
Yes. What is your understanding of perseverance, beta?
Ma'am, according to me, perseverance is something when we do something despite the difficulty and delay.
Okay, very good. Yes. Anybody else who would like to add on to what he has said? Perseverance is what all of you have actually talked about. Perseverance is that even if I have failed today, I am not going to stop. I am going to try again. So yes, sometimes there has been a delay. Sometimes I tried, but I could not succeed. But I am not going to accept that defeat. What am I going to do? I am going to get up, I am going to gear up, and I am going to fight my next battle. So when I am talking about the achievements, why is it that if I am scoring, let's say, less marks in one UT or in one half yearly, then I accept it and move the wrong way? That should never be there. So if you are having less marks, you should be all the more determined that now I have to improve upon my performance. So that is perseverance. Perseverance is that you make your efforts repeatedly in spite of failures, in spite of delay, or any other factor. Khushi also talked about a timetable. Yes, I feel having a broad schedule is important. Simultaneously, I also feel that revising that schedule periodically is also of utmost importance, because today the requirement might be different. After 5 days, or let's say after 5 months, the requirements would be different. So periodically you need to revise that schedule, that timetable also. While making this timetable, please do not be harsh on yourself. Please allow yourself liberties. हम चिटिंग क्यों करते हैं अपने टाइम टेबल से? हम चिटिंग इसलिए करते हैं क्योंकि मुझे तो ये लेट्स से आप तो नेटफ्लिक्स देखते होगे, तो मुझे तो ये सीरीज जरूर देखनी है, right? And if I do not get 1 hour for that particular series, I am bound to cheat upon myself. या मुझे गिटार बजाना बहुत अच्छा लगता है, perhaps that is my creative outlet also. तो अगर मुझे उसका आधा घंटा नहीं मिल रहा, या मुझे अपनी साइकिलिंग का आधा घंटा नहीं मिल रहा, perhaps then I will not be able to adhere to that timetable. So I think Khushi very rightly said that yes, we have to make a timetable, but please do not make it into watertight compartments. You have to revise it also periodically. So she talked about hobbies as well. सम्यक ने सबसे अच्छी बात जो बोली, which I really liked, we must start today. हम डिले नहीं कर सकते किसी चीज को. जिस दिन हमने डिले किया, हमारे गोल्स, हमारे ऑब्जेक्टिव्स वो आगे और चले गए. सो आई कैन डिले. टुडे आई हैव टू स्टार्ट. और हमारे आधे प्रोग्राम्स क्यों नहीं सक्सेसफुल होते? हमारे अपने लिए जो हमने सपने देखे हैं, व्हाई आर वी नॉट एबल टू अटेन इट? बिकॉज वी से फ्रॉम टुमारो आई एम गोइंग टू डू दिस. So these are the bunch of students who thought that they cannot delay in achieving their dreams. They have to start today. And that is why, they are the chosen few today. They are the ones who have been able to create a niche for themselves. So Samyak also talked about consistency, which I feel is very, very important. शायद अंशिता ने बोला कि इंग्लिश जो है हफ्ते में 2 बार ही कर लो तो दैट वुड बी सफिशिएंट. ओनली अ लिटिल रिक्वेस्ट, कोई भी लैंग्वेज होती है ना बेटा, चाहे वो हिंदी हो चाहे वो इंग्लिश हो, एंड इट अप्लाइज टू एवरी अदर लैंग्वेज. Consistency is the key word for any language. So half an hour, 2 days, like it's not mathematics, it is not science कि आपने ये याद करना है और आपने ये रिवाइज करना है तो मैं 3 दिन के बाद में देखूं कि मैंने कितना रिटेन कर पाई. English is a language that needs to be acquired. English and Hindi are 2 papers. By and large, English is 1 paper wherein you do not know कि क्या आएगा. All of you know, पूरा writing section आप कितना भी practice कर लो, वो writing section में क्या आएगा, you do not know. आप कितने भी questions practice कर लो, वो questions कभी नहीं आएंगे. Reading section, आप कितने भी reading passages कर लो, you might be having 5 books, लेकिन reading passage वो बिल्कुल नहीं आएगा जो आपने किए हुए हैं. So what you need to do, you need to have linguistic skills rather than mugging up. And those linguistic skills can be developed only over a period of time. So giving half an hour every day would be more than sufficient. And then by the end you will realize कि ये तो बिल्कुल केक वॉक था, मैंने तो बहुत आराम से अपनी लैंग्वेजेस को कॉन्कर कर लिया, कुछ और करने की आपको जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. बट कंसिस्टेंसी इज द की वर्ड. अंशिता की सबसे प्यारी बात मुझे लगी, एंड अंशिता की एल्डर सिस्टर को भी हम सबने पढ़ाया है, एंड आई थिंक बोथ द गर्ल्स आर सेम, एंड दे टॉक्ड अबाउट लविंग व्हाट यू आर डूइंग. तो हमने कहा कि स्कूल ऐसा क्यों नहीं करता, पेरेंट्स ऐसे क्यों नहीं करते, ये ऐसा क्यों नहीं करता, वो ऐसा क्यों नहीं कर सकता. कोई ऐसा कुछ नहीं कर सकता. Till the time you have an innate desire to achieve a goal, you cannot do anything. There is a time till the time external forces work. After a time, external forces stop working. आपको कोई भी external force 90% marks लाके नहीं दे सकता. Till the time आप खुद determined नहीं हो, till the time आप खुद नहीं सोच रहे कि this is my goal in life, no amount of discipline, no amount of strictness from parents, from teachers, from school can get you that result. So you have to be intrinsically motivated. Or when Lakshmi was talking, of course, Lakshmi, many congratulations to you for achieving that perfect score, because that perfect score means altogether different things. And he basically said one thing again and again. उसने अपनी हर बात में एक ही बात बोली, written practice. Do not be satisfied with what you have done. Written practice. So practice, practice, and practice. I think these are the 3 keywords that he has given to us. And when Daksh was speaking, Daksh has this gift of gab. I have interacted with him in the class also. He speaks very well, and he said so many interesting things and so many heart-touching things. The best thing that I learned from Daksh today was that paper has more patience than people. I really loved it when he said that paper has more patience than people. So if you are repeatedly asking something from people, if you are repeatedly expecting something from people, there might come a time when they might not respond to you, but not paper. So, and I'll just have a different angle to it. Dakshni jab bola, he was talking about continuously practicing. Yes, of course, I do agree to that, but reading also. Everybody talked about NCRT, everybody talked about consistency. So reading that also. So paper, make books and copies your best friends. And you do not know what kind of scope they have, what kind of patience they have. He also said, more managed you are, more successful you are. और इस लाइन के बाद उसने बोला कि अपने आप को मैनेज करना बहुत मुश्किल है. This is really true. जिस दिन हमने अपने आप को मैनेज करना सीख लिया, जिस दिन मैंने ये सोच लिया कि मैंने अब फोन उठाया और मैं इसको 5 मिनट के लिए उठाया और मैं 5 मिनट बाद इसको रख दूंगी and it will not continue for half an hour or 1 hour, उस दिन मैंने अपने आप को मैनेज करना सीख लिया. जिस दिन मैंने टीवी चलाया, मैंने नेटफ्लिक्स चलाया, आई स्टॉप्ड आफ्टर 1 episode एंड आई थॉट यस कि मैंने तो ये सीरीज जो है 5 दिन में, 10 दिन में, 15 दिन में, इतने ही दिनों में देखनी है। और मैंने बिंज वॉचिंग नहीं की, मैंने एक एपिसोड के बाद दूसरे एपिसोड को नहीं देखा, मैंने अपने आप को मैनेज करना सीख लिया। और बहुत 2-3 चीजें, आई जस्ट क्विकली से द थिंग्स दैट वर सेड एंड आई फेल्ट देम टू बी वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. पीपल टॉक्ड अबाउट संगति also, and whenever people talk about sangati, I always tell them that you yourself are also sangati. तो आप भी peer group हो, तो अपना आपको इतना strong बनाओ that others should feel happy to be in your company. And beta, whatever competition we might have in this world, let me tell you, 21st century skill focused towards collaboration. अगर आज की डेट में कोलैबोरेशन नहीं है, अगर आज के एरा में यू आर नॉट एबल टू कोलैबोरेट विद ईच अदर, देन यू विल नॉट बी सक्सेसफुल. So we are all going to sail together, or we are all going to sink together. So when we are having collaboration with each other, when we are doing things together, there are more chances of succeeding. There are brighter chances of succeeding. So that collaboration, that sangati part is very very important. तो हमने फ्रेंड्स की बात की, फ्रेंड्स हम भी अच्छे हों, हम दूसरे को तो ढूंढते रहते हैं ना कि भाई मेरे पास ये अच्छा फ्रेंड नहीं है, वो अच्छा फ्रेंड नहीं है. नोबडी लुक्स एट कि मैं किस तरीके की फ्रेंड हूँ. सो दैट आल्सो यू नीड टू लुक इनटू. Yes, as you said, this is the first competitive exam, all India competitive exam for which you appeared. और मैं 10th के सर्टिफिकेट को ना यूजुअली कहती हूँ ये हमारी पहली कमाई है, राइट? ये बच्चे एक ऐसी कमाई है, दिस इज दैट अर्निंग जो आपसे कभी कोई नहीं छीन सकता. So wealth can come and go, your learning is with you forever. So this is the first thing that you have actually earned with your hard work. This is the first success that you have tasted. लेकिन इसके बाद we need not be complacent. This is just the beginning of your journey. Road is very long, long journey is there ahead of you. But good thing is that you have got a very good impetus. आपकी start, आपकी kick start इतनी अच्छी हुई है, तो I am sure कि आपकी journey भी आगे बहुत अच्छी होगी. तो ये जो बैच आज मेरे सामने बैठा हुआ है, इनफैक्ट 2 बैचेस आज मेरे सामने बैठे हुए हैं. One who is in class 11th, so I am expecting lot of hundreds when they reach class 12th also. So aim now, as you said to everyone, aim now, start today itself. The habits have to be inculcated from today itself. And secondly, to the present 10th who are sitting here, I want to say kindly emulate the example of your seniors and keep them as the benchmark. उस benchmark को आपने कई notches ऊपर लेके जाना है. So this is your target. Next time we are going to call all of these students also when you would be giving your felicitation speeches. That is my promise. Thank you so much. God bless you all. I think we have Prashant sir also with us. Ma'am, please confirm, is sir here? I would say that Prashant
Yes,
sir
ma'am.
is, yeah,
Yes,
Prashant
ma'am.
sir is very, very enthusiastic, very, very involved, and very, very supportive management member. Out of his busy schedule, today also he has taken out time just to guide you people, just to motivate and support us. So, sir, can we have a few words from you to bless our students?
Welcome everybody and congratulations for your beautiful and nice results. There was still much more room to do, but in all the pandemic situation and all the crisis you all went through, did it very well. The enlightened teachers have said so much about you, I am falling short of words. So just congratulations for the next year. Keep working hard, keep excelling, and see you soon back in school.
Yeah, sure.
That's
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot. Our beacon of light director, sir, is also here amongst us. I invite him to bless our students with his motivating words. Sir, you are on mute. Sir, you are on mute.
Okay.
Thank
Is it right now?
Yes, sir. You're perfect.
Prashant Ruchika ji, Aparna ji, Sarika, other teachers, and above all my dear students. Actually, you have stolen thunder today. You have done so much of proud to all of us. We feel taller in your company. Actually, whatever points that I had noted down that I'll speak to you, they all have been covered. All the speakers, all the students spoke so beautifully well, with such poise and confidence, heartwarming words, very intelligent, practical tips for success that I'm going to follow what you have told us in my life. The way you presented yourself, you are wearing school dress. That means it indicates that how much you love your school, how much you love your school uniform, and you take pride in being a Mahavirian and pride in being wearing the school's logo. Secondly, the way you are sitting, your photograph, your background, your posture, your gestures, your language, your speech, everything was wonderful. And I was so satisfied that at Mahavir School, we are really giving you good training, and more that you are receiving it so well. Because giving is one thing, receiving is another. So you are perfect students, and we are indeed proud of you. Now, when you are going to class 11 and 12, you told time management, you also told about the best company that you should keep. Now you have to make the world, you have to make changes, whatever are the difficulties, whatever are the hindrances, blocks, inhibitions, you have to remove them, because your shoulders are so strong, your brains are so intelligent, your heart is so pure, therefore nothing can stop you. You are the future leaders, and in class 12, mind you, you have to be the toppers. The tips that you have given, you have to follow them all very sincerely, and with that the teachers will also work very hard, because I think teachers also must be feeling not only happy and proud, but greatly inspired also by what you have said. Because you inspire, you get good marks, we teach you better. You further get better marks, we teach you still better. So this is the multiplier effect that starts. You see, each one of us drive another one. We push each other to higher goals. So these higher goals have to be achieved in collaboration. This is what Principal Madam has told us just now. So, dear students, I feel really fully satisfied that our students are doing very well. They will continue to improve upon that, and we have a bright future ahead of us. All the best. Thank you to you. Congratulations to you, your parents, and everyone in the family. And you sprinkle this success and happiness and joy amongst all your friends, all your boys and girls, 9th class, 11th class, 10th class, 12th class, everywhere, wherever you move, you are the school's ambassadors. So we have to carry on with our the school's flag flying high. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Over to you, Princey and Samiksha.
We express our sincere and earnest gratitude to our Honorable Director Sir, respected Principal Ma'am, respected teachers, and the marvelous students for their performance. Thank you so much for your esteemed presence. Have a nice day.
May I take a little opportunity? Princey has missed me out. So I also would like to say something. A very good afternoon to all of you. My take home from today's assembly is, of course, that success doesn't come to you. You have to go for it. That has been wonderfully proven by these children, these shining stars who are in front of all of us. And this is very much possible, my dear children, with focused goals, sheer determination, and consistent efforts. Now, today's event is ceremonial to this. These students have proven that the goals are achievable with hard work and consistency. I feel privileged to extend my gracious thanks to each one present here. First of all, I extend a heartfelt gratitude to Sri Prashant Jain, esteemed member management, for being here as a part of today's ceremony. Sir, it means a lot to all of us. I also extend a heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Director, sir, for being amongst us all to bless our dear children. A big thanks to respected Principal Ma'am for guiding the students and wishing them the best in their future endeavors. I also extend a warm thanks to all my colleagues for proving that we stand as MSMS team with your worthy presence today for this felicitation ceremony. A big thanks to today's competitors, that is Princey and Samiksha. Wonderful job, my dear children. I further extend an equally warm thanks to my dear class 10 students for being such a wonderful and interactive audience. Last but definitely not the least, though we have had too many last and not the least, but I'll just catch one more here. A warm thanks to the showstoppers of the day, our class 10 school toppers, for making us feel so proud of all of you with your worthy achievements, for being with us today. Thank you so much. And with these words, I end today's ceremony. Stay safe, stay happy. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.